är jag? Tor! Nej! Tor! Tor! Odne! Var är du, allfader? Var är jag? Jag ska hitta min bröder.
Let's get straight to the point about this topic, especially for the Christianity. They have a good points, of course.
Yeah, sure.
They have a good points. Your English is quite exquisite, if I may say so myself.
Thank you very much. If you ask me, I learn by my own.
That's very impressive. That's very impressive.
I learn by my own.
Do you have any tips?
Like
Any tips?
for
Learning
what,
English.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a gamer. First game that I played was Medal of Honor, released in
Great game.
1999.
Yeah,
Released in
yeah.
1999. I could have finished every single mission because I could understand the objectives. So I had to take my sister's dictionary and I start translate word by word. And of course, I'm a metalhead. And my family said that my music has satanic lyrics and satanic stuffs, and I have to prove that what they say is not true. It's not true at all. It's not true at all. So that was the second way that I could understand and learn English very well. Third one, which is the most important, I'm a great Star Wars fan.
Oh, I love Star Wars.
Be the force be with you.
Thank you.
And if you ask me which is my side, I'm Sith. I'm not a Jedi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not the dark side.
That makes you my enemy. Clark,
Yeah.
we met you in the most auspicious and it's just a coincidence.
I don't believe in coincidence. I believe that every single part of this life has a meaning.
Could you just recount for the viewer how we met?
Okay, I work in the electronic store, so all those guys came and they asked me for electronic stuff like a USB charger, something like that, and I said no. Don't remember which one said okay. Okay, it was you.
Yes.
You have the Mjolnir in your neck,
Yes.
so it means that you're pagan. So and that's the reason that I'm here.
Yeah. Because I'm too am a follower of the Aesir.
Undivided.
On paper. So, Clark, could you just explain your journey towards Norse mythology and this religion of the Aesir?
I grew up in the Christian family. I always feel like I didn't belong to this religion because they were very strict with me. If I don't make some praise, my father hit me with a belt. When I was 14 years old, I started with a fanatic group from the Catholic Church, which his name is. I came to this group because I want to find something in me. I have to find my own religion, I have to find my own self. And I said, okay, let's go. Let's see if I can find my own self. So after 8 years, I realized I didn't belong to this group.
This fanatic group.
Yeah, because they reject me.
The fanatic group rejected.
Yeah, I remember that I saw a group of teenagers.
Right.
And I was the only one outside, and nobody said, "Okay, Clark, come with us. We're going to watch a movie. Come with us." No, because they feel that I'm a bad person because I'm a metalhead. They didn't practice what they preach. If you preach peace, you must show peace. Oh, by the way, he's my friend.
Hello, buenas.
Sí, buena, Brea.
Hey, ¿quién anda ahí?
Arturo Marán.
Jacob,
Good evening.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Could you perhaps tell us a little bit about your journey towards the gods of the North?
I was raised Catholic and I detested it since I was very small, but it was like I was aware that there was a certain stage in my life in which I had kind of like this edgy approach to it of like saying I don't want to believe in this, but I also was reading more into theology. My father, he was very well taught in a lot of theological aspects. He was very well read in that. And he understood that there was a lot of hypocrisy. I had also experienced many things. It's not a very clear community. There is nothing truly universal about it, even though that it praises or at least it preaches to have something like that. But more than that, it's also a matter of how I felt within it. It didn't make sense to me.
When it comes to being an actual pagan in San Jose or in Costa Rica, how do people react to the fact that you're a pagan of the old ways?
My mother, she did accept my decision. She always said that you're a Christian, it doesn't matter if you say that you're pagan. Since you were inside me, since you were within, you are Christian. My friends, they got very interested about my belief. They told me a lot of times that, can you tell me more about it? Especially him, he's in the conservative group. And many of them are Christian.
We are a-religious, we are apolitical, we don't have a specific political group, we don't have a specific religion.
But yes, the grand majority, of course, are Christians and Catholics.
They're shocked that we don't need to evangelize them, that we just
Sorry,
have
and I used to do something like that when I was in that group.
The fanatics.
Yeah, I used to do that. Yeah.
Could you just tell the audience where we are right now and the significance of this place?
This place right now?
Yes.
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, this place, his name is Bluff Store. And this is a store you can find a great, different kind of trading card games. For example, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon. I'm a great Yu-Gi-Oh player. 2 years ago, I have faced the worst situation in my life. And I was under depression. I was drinking for around 6 months. When I came with a psychology, she said, I suggest you to do something that you used to do when you was a kid. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Go ahead.
Can we take a beer later?
Of course, of course, of course.
In the north, I think that you can illustrate it better, but there are only 2 seasons over there, right?
In Scandinavia?
Yeah.
It's officially it's 4, but yeah, you know, it's cold or it's warm.
Exactly.
How long have Clark and Andrew been coming here?
Coming here around 2 years.
2 years? And they come with friends and...
Friends, I know them, I speak with them. Good guys.
Good guys?
Yeah.
Are they your greatest customers?
Yeah.
These are ideas that come from regions in which, again, there are 2 seasons most of all. These are extreme conditions, just like that of the Scandinavians that had these types of faith. I find it that, yes, there is a lot of openness among the people that I've met. They're very interested in, like, Jul. And also, like, of course, Mjolnir, and of course the TV shows that eventually came around, and the video games, of course, started to become the biggest trend.
Pop culture.
Exactly. Pop culture became the biggest opener, but mostly for myths. It's not a romanticized version of this. This is actually people, like, you know, the gods can make mistakes so that we can learn from them and be better. That is something that, of course, shocks them again. And that elicits a lot, or at least that it creates a lot more interest in it. And again, the open-mindedness over here makes it possible. So,
excellent. You are very special. You know that?
Actually, this guy, just to let you know, he is Wikipedia with legs. He's a Wikipedia with legs. Just let me tell you that.
Now we're outside your home, Clark.
Yes, of course we are.
And every man's house is his mansion.
This is my mansion and my shelter, and you're welcome. So let's go.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Está bien, está bien.
Casa.
Oh,
Pasa.
excelente. Clark.
Let's go. I know it's not a mansion, but it's a humble home. So just make a quick tour. Just let's make a quick tour in my home.
Yes.
So it's like pretty much like a living room. This is the washing room where we have the washing machine and we wash all the clothes. And here is my room. I know it's kind of a mess, but I didn't expect that. But anyway, you're very welcome. I really like to play video games and collect some action figures, of course. I can say that I'm a really good fan from all the Star Wars franchise. So we can see here we have the poster of Chewbacca, and we have 2 action figures, which is Darth Vader and his grandson Kylo Ren. If somebody asks me which is your favorite saga or franchise, is Doom. And well, I would like to dress as with
Clown mask.
yeah, no, it's cosplay. I really like to make cosplay.
Right.
I mean, the cosplay. This is one of my favorite characters from PlayStation. He's from Twisted Metal War. He's a Sweet Tooth.
Could I inquire you about this knife here?
Well, it was my best friend's gift. So he said, I want to give you this because you're my best friend and it means a lot of things. It makes me feel like I want to cry. Well, exactly, because this thing has a lot of meaning to me.
May you never have to use it.
No, it's just a decoration to my
The balance
to my room.
is impeccable. I
Yeah.
feel like I could slice 1,000 men with this. And I want to ask you about this interesting symbol over here.
Well, when I was in the high school, we made a great explanation about the Second War, and a lot of friends made a lot of things for different kind of armies. For example, the Soviet Union, the Americans, the Commonwealth from the United Kingdom, and the Germany, and all this kind of stuff. So they took everything. They just let me that thing as a memory from my high school.
So it's not.
But I don't believe in that shit.
Ah. Okay.
I hate those guys.
Right.
This is the katana. It's like a short katana.
It's like a Japanese sword.
Yeah, it's like a Japanese. Yes, pretty much like a Japanese sword, but not at all. It's like a 70% looks like, but no. Here's another gift from my best friend.
Oh, cry. Okay, same best friend.
Yeah.
He really likes giving you weapons.
Yes, of course. And of course, I have my arrow here. I used to have my graveyard. I used to have my jar, but not now because the owners claimed that piece of. That's why they built this thing. But I used to have a great garden.
Great garden.
Yeah.
Seems quite dangerous. This is a formidable weapon.
Yeah, it is. But
Takes some skill to.
yeah, but I have the skill.
Ah, really? Okay.
I have more than a year to use it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't have a place to practice.
Right.
Not anymore, because they claim that.
Yeah,
the owners are our neighbors.
Land grabbing.
Yeah, and of course I have my Cthulhu action figure here. Bunch of mangas there, and of course comics. And some books, of course. Hail Al-Father, Hail Freak, Hail Aesir, Hail Vanir. Every single day is a fight. And of course I have to survive, like a wolf.
Like a wolf.
That's why I have the wolf in my Mjolnir.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Very great. It's a nice necklace.
Nobody can touch that. I have a friend, she's a witch.
Ah, we have some experience with witches.
She's a witch, but a pagan witch.
We have experience with witches of all sorts.
Wow.
Vulvas, pagan witches, Norse mythology witches.
Well, you have a lot of stories.
I mean, if you know a witch here, we would love to meet her. I think.
I don't know if we'll have time.
We might not have time for that.
I was hanging out with the girls. One of them touched my Mjolnir, and I said, "Don't touch it again. I have to clean it." Hey, what kind of thing is that? Don't touch it because I have to clean. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
The friends that I got when I was Christian, they asked me a lot of times that, "Hey, how are you? And what happened to you?" And I said, "Hey, you are a bunch of cheaps." I'm not a cheap. I'm a wolf.
Or a wolf.
Some of them they got in shock. Some of them they said, "Oh, you're mad. You're crazy," or something like that. And I said, "No, I'm not. We have friends with different kind of beliefs. It doesn't mean that we have to disrespect them because they think different than us." This is something that I apply in my life, especially here in my home, which is, well, if you can see, my mom is Christian.
Obviously.
And my sisters as well. And I am the only black sheep of the family. Well, no, I'm not the black sheep or the black wolf.
Yeah, the black wolf of the family. Sounds kind of awesome, kind of cool.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, of course.
Nice, smooth.
Take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Skål.
Skål and hell.
Just wait.
Hell too. Bavaria, German.
I never tried this before.
German beer.
Just to let you know, I never tried Bavaria before.
It's pretty good, actually. Yeah. It's yeah, exactly. It's a lot of these types of brands have a lot of like German influence. Like this one, Pilsen. Like it's a Pilsner.
With 3 of them, you will get a mess.
Wow, my
Yes, definitely. You will take your clothes off.
Let's take it back to the Aesir's. How is your daily life affected? I mean, when you wake up, what do you do? When you go to bed, do you pray? How often do you think about the gods? And in what way?
I do normally have the tendency of like, I start the day and I do.
Pregunta, ¿quedó chimichurri, ah? No quedó chimichurri. Sorry, continue.
No, I also like the way in which that looks.
Yeah, you need the chimichurri in that piece of tortilla and meat.
Chimichurri is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a Costa Rican dish. It's special, especially with that kind of food that we call gallito.
Pray as though everything depended upon the gods, but act as if they didn't exist.
Any thoughts about that, Clark? Anything you want to?
Just let me finish.
But let's get straight to the point about this topic, especially for the Christianity. They have a good points, of course.
Yeah, sure.
They have a good points. They have a good lessons. I remember one day that a friend of mine said, "Okay, but God wants that you became a lion." And I said, "Can I tell you something? The lion works with the circus as well." Do you ever see a wolf working with the circus?
No, I haven't.
No,
I haven't.
No. And once I said that, he got freeze. He said, "Fuck you, right?" I learned the good things by this religion. Of course, I take the good things to me, and I took off the bad things to don't apply to become like them. I don't like hypocrisy, for example. As I mentioned before, we are against the work culture, but we don't judge the people for the things that they like, for the personal life, for their personal lives. We don't care. Because this is not our matters. This is not our business. So that's why I said, okay, if this guy is Christian, perfect. If he likes, is this guy feel comfortable with his religion? Okay. Or for example, this guy is homosexual. I don't care.
You're very unlucky. You know why? Because my mom made the best tortillas with cheese in this country.
Churras?
También.
Oh, nice.
Tortilla de queso.
Yeah, with cheese. It has a lot of cheese. Then that once you tear that tortilla, you will see all the lines of cheese in every single part. This is terrible. And yes, everybody gets addicted.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, it's an absolute marvel.
Switch. Sorry for interrupting.
No, don't worry about it. Have a good enjoy there. The Christmas is not just only a Christian celebration. To me, it's like a family reunion.
Of course.
I don't know in Sweden, but here in Costa Rica, we are very close. Every single family is very, very close. It's very united. For example, a few days ago, all my family came here. Oh. My sister with his daughter, few aunts and few uncles, and they come here.
How many were you?
Around the 5.
Do you guys have any message to the Norse pagan community in Sweden, for your fellow brothers and sisters in Odin?
I know that we are from far away. I know that we are from different kind of countries with different kind of culture. I know very well that, but just to let you know that, well, you have brothers here, and of course, thank you very much. And I don't know, I can share my Instagram profile. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can follow me. You can follow me, Andrew. Andrew. You can follow me as Clark Guns 94. Just go ahead and send me a message. I don't know. You're welcome to my home, by the way.
Oh,
I do want to say, of course, like actually, I would probably like dedicate one entire hour to like congratulating you guys and for keeping it alive. Seriously, it's amazing because among other things, you all had the strength to not only know how to reconnect, but also to like make it into a organized effort of revitalizing something so great. I understand that, of course, there are many interpretations because yes, I am an Odinist, specifically as like the main group that I'm part of, and I know that many Asatruar have a very different perspective on some things, but nonetheless, it is our main faith that we have, and in the end, I want to thank you, of course, every single one of you. And I really do mean every single one of you. The effort is amazing, and it is not unseen around here. I cannot say for all the friends that I have that also know about you guys, but seriously, we of course want to create something very similar, like to reunite, to make a kin, to make something stronger happen. And you guys inspire us, truly. So thank you so much.
Let's all be wolves.
And not cheating.
Yeah, not cheap. That's the real message that I have for you, all of you, my brothers there.
Skål!
Skål!
Skål! Amazeballs.
Nice.
Absolutely amazing, guys.
Very good pronunciation on skål.
Ah, thanks.
It was really good.
It was better than me.
Reach for him or for him or for us?
Both.
Okay, we're back.